students of class 8. This is our third video on chapter Untitled Chapter. We will start from the plate boundaries. You know that the term plates were coined by J.T. Wilson, and the plates remain in floating condition on asthenosphere. On asthenosphere, the plates remain in floating condition. The plates are divided into three types. There are three types of plates: the convergent plate boundary, divergent plate boundary, and the transform plate boundaries. There are three types of plate boundary: convergent, divergent, and transform. These are the three types of plate boundary. We will explain each one by one. So first is the convergent plate boundary. Convergent plate boundary, the two plates moves towards each other. At convergent plate boundary, the two plates moves towards each other. So what will happen? When the two plates comes towards each other, the relatively lighter plates will go above the heavier plates, and the junction where the lighter plates move above the heavier plate, that junction is known as subjunction zone, and the process by which these lighter plates slide over the heavier plate, that process is known as subjunction. Convergent plate boundary results in the formation of earthquake and volcanic incident, and both causes destructive in nature. Both are destructive in nature and causes huge destructions. So the other name of convergent plate boundary is destructive plate boundary. Okay. So the other name of convergent plate boundary is destructive plate boundary. Next one is divergent plate boundary. In case of divergent plate, the two plates moves away from each other. That is, they move apart from each other. In case of divergent plate boundary, the two plates moves apart from each other. And when the two plates moves apart from each other, what will happen? The magma swells up from this region and forms new oceanic crust. Or the example is such type of landform is mid-Atlantic ridge formed at the Atlantic Ocean. So as this boundary creates new oceanic crust, so the other name of divergent plate boundary is constructive plate boundary. Next one is transform plate boundary. In case of transform plate boundary, two plates moves horizontally or parallelly transverse to each other. They neither meet each other. They never ever meet each other. They neither creating anything nor destroying anything. So the other name of transform plate boundary is conservative plate boundary. Example: San Andreas Fault, where South American and Pacific plates grind past each other in horizontal motion. So these are the three types of plate boundary. You have to memorize these along with the diagrams. Diagrams of page number 18, figure 2.8, 2.9, figure 2.8, 2.9 of page number 18, page number 20, 2.12 convergent plate boundary, and 2.13 is transform plate boundary. This one and this diagram you have to practice for the exam. Okay. Now I am rubbing the board and we will go to the next part. The next part of the video, next part is the young and old fold mountain. Young fold and old fold mountain. Young and old fold mountain. The young fold mountains are the mountains which have recent origin about 30 to 40 million years ago, and the mountain building is still going on, so they are geologically unstable region. Examples are Himalaya, Alps, etc. This region is geologically unstable region. Volcanic this height of the mountain is still rising. Earthquake is a common incident in the Himalayan region. Now, old fold mountain, the mountains which have formed long ago, about 200 million years back, they are called old fold mountain. The mountain building procedure is completed. This is complete mountain. The mountain is not rising. Mountain building process stopped or it is completed. That type of mountain is known as old fold mountain. Example of old fold mountains are Aravallis in India, Appalachian, etc. Now, here you have to frame the differences between young and old fold mountain. From the difference, you should frame the differences between the old and young fold mountain. At least 3 points you should prepare for the difference. So, along with example, these two definitions you have to read, very important for your examination. So, this is we are concluding this part. In next video, we will start from volcanism or volcanic eruption. Thank you, class.